Milking the markets for the week beginning 22nd March 2021. We are entering the last full week of trading during this financial year. During the week that went by, MTAR Technologies listed with a listing gain of 85%. But towards the end of the week, it registered only 69% gain. Similarly, on Friday, Easy Trip Planners 2 made a debut with a listing gain of 13%, but could not sustain this towards the evening. The Nifty 2 has been witnessing wild swings throughout the week and ended the week with a 1.90% loss compared to last Friday's level. However, on Friday, the FIIs pumped in 1,418 crores and the domestic institutional investors brought in 559 crores, which lifted the intraday movement of the Nifty from a low of minus 200 to plus 186 points by evening. The recovery was also broad-based with 42 advances, and Hindustan Unilever registered close to 5% gains. The movement of two mid-segment pharma stocks could be interesting. Novartis has been on a continuous decline from its high of 709 on 15th December 2020. It has an RSI of 20 and MFI of 13.20. While the relative strength index is a pure price movement indicator, the money flow index gives weightage for the volume of shares traded. Therefore, MFI is a better indicator as a price volume oscillator. If we are to witness a climb back in Novartis MFI from this 13.2 towards 20, a clear reversal in the price can be expected. Similarly, GlaxoSmithKline Pharma has also been on a continuous decline since 5th March 2021 from 1539 levels. However, on Friday, it closed with a positive or a bullish candlestick at 1431.90. The last 15 minutes of trading saw this stock registering wild swings and gained 2% on Friday. This 2% gain must be seen in conjunction with its RSI at 42 and MFI at 45. Therefore, a close observation of the price movement in this stock could be worthwhile. Indian rupee traded at 72.52 by Friday evening compared to last week's close of 72.79. The US Fed has been categorical about no rate hikes till 2023. Yet the markets have turned nervous and US Treasury yields have climbed to 1.70. Fears of unemployment, rising unemployment and inflation have been validated by the ground level numbers. Therefore, the strengthening of dollar index to 92 could be seen as a temporary phenomenon. As such, the rupee is likely to trend towards 73 in the coming week, assuming RBI intervention to prevent any appreciation. Brent has softened marginally to $64 per barrel while gold has settled at $1,744 per ounce, slightly higher. 1730 looks to be a significant level both as a support and as a resistance. A clear breakout above 1730 could take the metal right up to $1,800 in the near term. The bond yields have been suppressed in the domestic market, but the buildup of short positions in the benchmark bond should be taken as an indicator. Even the balanced schemes of mutual funds have been under pressure in conserving their NAVs amidst this lateral movement of stock indices and fixed income bond prices. Is this an opportunity for entry into these schemes? Let the investor make an informed choice. Have an interesting week ahead.